my boy in the terms of like he's a loser that's never coming back to the franchise, so I love him because he's a loser that's never coming back to the franchise. But then he came back to the franchise and very quickly became like super popular. So I still love him, but he's no longer my boy, right?
Yeah.
He's outgrown you.
Yeah, he now he's my man. So as you can see, he's like the question if the question was high on fucking ayahuasca. Yeah.
Punch.
He's kind of slow and his buttons are kind of stubby, so he's a very strange character.
He's also a charge character.
Yes.
Ooh.
So
I wish the character
you
didn't
may have
over.
noticed. You may have noticed there are several times, Pink, where Q just suddenly like stamped and like stuck out his arms and puffed out his chest, right?
Yeah.
That is Q's taunt. He can do it 4 times or 3. I can't remember which.
Three, I
And
think.
each one gives him like 25% defense or something like that, or maybe 33% or something like that. So when he stacks them up, he becomes like by far the toughest character in the game who just takes hits and hits and hits.
Oh man.
Uh-huh. It's very weird balance-wise because his kit is a bit lacking, but like you get to make way more mistakes with Q than any other character. So that's kind of you win some, you lose some, right?
Right.
Oh. He won't fight for a common grab. Do the
So he's a weirdo, and he's also the question. I think you can see, Pink, why I'm very fond of Q. And when they bring him back for 5, he's an Abraham Lincoln. He's an Abraham Lincoln impersonator.
I like it. Everybody loves it. Abe.
except for the people who don't.
Yeah, I mean, there are
Except for the people
two,
who shot him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. There are 2 paths through life when you think about it. There's Bizarro Detective and Abraham Lincoln impersonator.
Yeah. Make
It
up
is
supers, they never
way
expect
easier
them.
to... When you think about it, when you put him in his Q costume in Street Fighter V, is he not just Detective Lincoln?
Yeah.
Like, when you think about it, G is just Abraham Lincoln, Kung Fu Detective, at
Yes.
Well,
I mean, Abraham Lincoln was a lawyer.
was Lincoln there? I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, he was... there was the rather famous story where a guy came in offering him bribes to fuck up a case, and he said he threw the guy out because if he had listened to him any longer, he would have been tempted to actually take the bribe.
He chose at the guy out the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. Abe was notorious for his suplexes, this is true.
On the streets of Washington, they just see a guy go flying, and they're like, oh, Lincoln must be at it again.
The president is having a bad day today, apparently.
Yeah.
4 people came busting out the window.
It's like the fucking house from Fresh Prince, where you just see Jazz getting thrown out the front door over and over again.
You know, when Kurt Angle threw Shane McMahon through the glass panes at King of the Ring? That's just what Abe did on a weekly basis.
They had to keep getting the window panes replaced in the White House because it kept happening.
Alright, now we're up against Punch Girl.
Oh, Makoto's
Ooh.
another winner. Makoto's awesome. Now, the sad thing is Pink's not gonna get to see her walk animation, which is where the meat of the work went for her.
Okay, question. Are fruit things that fly out part of the stage or part of her character?
Part of her stage, I think.
Okay. That's only moderately disappointing, but I'll live with it.
Alright. Oh, okay. No Chesto yet.
How
Never
do you
mind,
feel
there
about
it was.
Makoto? How do you feel about Makoto, Addy? I really like her, even though I don't main her. I think she's a fun presence to have on the cast.
Yeah, I first played Third Strike as a Flash game, actually. Someone converted it into a Flash game. And
That's wild.
Makoto was one of my mains with Akuma before I actually knew how to do specials and shit. Because Makoto is all about them normals, so hey, it worked out. I also thought thought she was a guy for most of that time.
That's like halfway the point of Makoto's character.
Alright. I think the dream is coming to an end.
I will say, like,
the Chesto is too powerful.
While Makoto does have great normals, you can't underrate her command grab.
Yeah, the Chesto was too powerful.
You know, I never quite noticed it, but Makoto might be like the smoothest animated character in Third Strike. The smoothest animated sprite. Dudley! So, the other two supers are more effective, but I'll be goddamned if Rolling Thunder isn't the coolest super.
Yeah, Rolling Thunder is not his best super. I don't care about the stats.
Yeah. So, Dudley, I'd say... Dudley is probably the least controversial Street Fighter character of all time. I have not seen a person yet who did not like Dudley. He's a very classic style, like, British gentleman boxer.
But he's from Russia. Controversy.
No, we're in Russia right now because Chad is from Russia.
Oh, the stage is Russia. That makes sense.
Yeah. Dudley's just a good old-fashioned character. I'm going to fucking punch you.
Maybe shot the laser. Doesn't fucking want to. Doesn't want to go for the parry.
Yeah. Now, Addy, does Dudley have the weird like E Honda sumo stomp move in this game?
I don't know.
Because I know he has it in 4, but I forget if he has it in 3. Whoa! Well, that would have been cool if it landed.
Yeah.
I feel like that just describes Rolling Thunder perfectly. That would have been cool if it landed.
I mean, Rolling Thunder is really good. Has a really good. Is a really good pressuring tool. It's just he's jumping around a bit too much for it to be able to do it properly. And also reading the fuck out of my inputs.
That's the one thing 12 has going for him is his jumps, dude. It's the only thing he can do. Was just saying something because Reptile's pretty shit in like half the Mortal Kombat games.
Oh shit! Not again.
He's great in 9 and X though.
What was your plan? What was your plan exactly? What is your plan exactly? 12? 12?
He doesn't know what he's doing.
He won't expect it if I dash in this time.
I think he was just as confused as you were.
Like, I believe Street Fighter 3's tier list roughly goes...
Soul stolen.
Oh!
Goes on him.
Oh! So, yeah, Dudley has a unique, well, it's almost unique, thing where his taunt is to throw a rose, and it actually makes contact and deals 1 damage if it hits.
I love it.
Alright, so Remy, big, is, lame. That's all you need to know about Remy.
I like Remy, but, like, Remy is like a way lamer Ash, even though Remy came first.
I like the guy that looks like Remy from SNK. Not Ash, the other one.
So Remy's thing, by the way, is legitimately just like he is Guile.
Yes,
he's just Guile.
He's French Guile.
Like he even has Guile's normals, which is like the absurd bullshit part of it. Like it's one thing to give Guile gave him the exact same specials as Guile. It's one thing to have him on the same inputs as Guile. But it's the fact that he's got, like, even the fucking signature 2-hit sweep, you know?
This is just a reskin of Guile, but terrible.
Soul stolen. Rose-based offense.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like the ultimate maneuver as Dudley is to hit someone with the rose and then go in for the machine gun punch.
Yeah.
It looks like a discount version of K-Dash's super where he throws his sunglasses at you.
Yeah.
Oro looks friggin' grumpy.
That's because he is.
Oh, there's a skateboard there. Can he ride it?
No.
Oh.
So, Oro's thing is that he is so good at martial arts, he ties one arm behind his back.
Ah.
The goofy thing is, it would take a lot of work to animate him having to change shoulders every time. So, unlike Gil, he does not have unique sprites. And his toga suddenly flips every time he changes sides.
It's magical.
Now, the weird thing about Oro is that Oro kind of also follows along the lines of Remy's thing of just being Guile, but Oro's way different. He has Guile's core tools and then some extra stuff. Oh man, don't do that sweep too much or else we're gonna see Oro's dick.
But it's our best tool.
Censored by the YouTube.
I'm actually like, I never thought I'd be really excited for Oro, but I'm actually pretty excited to see Oro in 5. He's such like a uniquely weird Street Fighter 3 guy that seeing him in 5 is gonna be interesting, you know?
Ball.
You didn't get to throw out the ball! Oh, that's sad. Oh, the ball!
Alright.
It's here!
Yes! Timer scam!
Yeah!
Alright.
He just took it.
He tried to parry it, but it didn't work.
So, Ibuki's taunt is the only one you want to do when you're right next to the opponent. There we go. Yeah! Okay, now all your attacks are buffed. If you successfully hit the leapfrog taunt as Ibuki, all your attacks are buffed for the rest of the match.
Ah, nice.
Ah!
Alright, time
Also,
to play.
it's funny.
Alright, time to play Zakuhado, Ken.
No, says Yun.
On screen, the reason Akuma can throw freaking neutral huddles.
Ha!
There we go.
I appreciate the recognition that Yun's better at close range here, so we're just going, fuck it, I'm gonna throw knives at him.
Yeah. He can't get close to me if he's bleeding out.
I just thought Ibuki's pants were funny looking in this game.
You'll never know what hit it. He knew what hit.
Yeah, he definitely did. He got stuck in the toe with a knife and he was like, alright, fuck you. It's kind of weird how they handle Ibuki, honestly, a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Because, like, honestly, her main character thing is, like, boys! But then, like, they have to do games like 4 or 5 that remind you, oh, she's definitely not legal. Capcom, what the fuck?
Eek!
I always thought it was weird them bringing back Ibuki and Elena for 4 and 5, because they're set before 3 in the timeline, and by quite a ways, because Ken's kid is only like a baby at that point. But, like, Ibuki and Elena were both already pretty young in 3. So are they like... Are they like 13 in 4?
Maybe.
Elena's probably a little bit older, because... I don't think they ever, like, say she's supposed to still be in school in 3. But she's definitely supposed to be in school in, like, 4, because, like, you see her in that one ending with Ibuki and, I think, Sakura going to school, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Why exactly those 3 would all go to school at the same school, I have no idea, because one's from Kenya and the other 2 are from Japan, but, you know. But I guess Elena is trying to travel the world, so I guess that makes sense. She's abroad.
Ah.
Oh, by the way, Pink, funny lore thing. Elena is Akuma's only friend.
Aw, poor Akuma. He only has one friend.
I'm
The
not sure he
takeaway
wants
isn't
friends.
supposed to be that Akuma only has one friend. The takeaway is that Akuma's one friend is a very happy-go-lucky African princess. It's not so much that Akuma only has one friend because he's sad, so much as it is Akuma's a mean, grumpy-ass bastard, but Elena's positive energy is so much that even Akuma can't be grumpy in her presence.
I mean, Akuma doesn't have any friends because he probably killed them.
Oh,
He has
No,
no
no
friends,
way.
only challengers.
Alright, next character.
come
Oh,
on,
Urian.
Akuma only kills people that he fights. And even then, the one person he actually killed is Gen, who is almost certainly going to walk it off in Street Fighter 6.
Well, Akuma didn't kill Gen. Cancer killed Gen. I'm not sure.
You're right, Akuma. Whoa, blue Urian? Blurian?
Smurf. I'm a Smurf.
Big Papa Smurf.
Which the headbutt's kind of an advanced tool, so it takes some getting used to.
Sure. Just have to combo yourself.
Aegis Reflector! Aegis Reflector! What? She went through the Aegis Reflector and then walked into it?
Yeah.
That was a... I don't know what to call that.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Snatching defeat from the jaws of victory, Makoto did there.
Yeah.
So that's the really big thing that everybody loves about Urian is what Addy just threw out there, Pink, the Aegis Reflector. Capcom originally intended it as a thing that reflects projectiles back to Cinder, but nobody uses it for that.
Yeah.
What they use it for is they knock the opponent into it and it causes them to bounce back.
Except
And
when
it's
it don't.
fantastic.
It's a portable corner.
Basically,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay, they changed it in 5. In 5, it's a portable corner, but in 3, it's not working like that. If Makoto walks into it, she just takes a hit and goes through anyways.
Yeah, Aegis Reflector
Yeah.
in
Weird.
3 only bounces off of juggle hits.
Yeah, it only bounces opponents that are airborne, okay. In 5, it bounces characters that are airborne and
She's too
bounces
smart.
standing opponents back. So in 5, it's really good for scaring people if you put it behind them, so suddenly it's a rock and a hard place. Like you said, it's a portable corner in 5. In 3, it's just kind of like...
Nice.
Oh, double KO!
What
They're
happens
both
now?
fucking dead. Oh, it keeps going because Addy won a round already. It counts as a win for both, but since Addy already had a 1 round, it kept going.
I like that.
It's great that Urian switches from being a white guy to being blue in this skin color.
Oh, man.
I wish I knew how to Aegis Reflector properly, but I never even freaking trained for it.
It's hard, man. Like, Street Fighter 5 makes Aegis Reflector combos a lot easier, and they're still hard, you know?
Yeah. I was about to say, like, I can't do it in Street Fighter 5. I was really tempted to go for the Evo Moment 37, but I'm no Daigo.
Yeah, that would be great, though. We would just cut the recording right there if that happened.
Yeah. we can go into training mode and I can set it up.
We actually could. Yeah, you could record Chunners doing it in training mode and then try.
Yeah. Oh, I tried to go for it, but it didn't work.
Oh, well, that's the risk you take, right? That's part of what's so incredible about Evo Moment 37 is, like, if he had fucked it up, oh my god, that was the only time I've ever seen Aegis Reflector used for its intended purpose.
No, you've seen it before because when we played, I use it like that because you're Remy.
Ah, that's true.
And you were confused.
Yeah, because I'm not used to people using the Aegis Reflector for what it was actually supposed to be used for.
What do you mean Aegis Reflector is a thing that reflects projectiles?
Yeah.
I'm
It should just be called the Aegis Comboer.
Aegis Wall.
There's something beautiful about the fact that Chun-Li point blank Kikokened herself.
Oh,
But it'll be
I
worth
did the
it.
first attack. That's good enough.
Yeah.
No! I can only do the first kick.
Well, it's progress. Come to think of it, Pink, have you ever seen Evo Moment 37?
I have not.
Send Pinky
Holy
Moment
shit,
37.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get it. That is effectively the moment that built the fighting game community.
That was wild.
So Pink.
Yeah.
So Pink, you've seen me play Street Fighter 3. I have no chance of actually replicating that.
But we can try. I still fucking like. My favorite part by far is the guy in the crowd going, "Let's go, Justin!" before Justin fucking dies. And whenever people talk about Daigo being the fucking greatest, that clip is very much why.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Whenever I bring up the freaking Daigo, this is why. And this is even when 37 is why he's my go to like freaking immovable object.
Yeah.
Now the funny thing is, by all means, Daigo is a genuinely great player who has won a lot of tournaments, and he's one of the few guys who actually like can make a living just off of tournament winnings, which is extraordinarily rare. But he did actually wind up losing that set.
Wow.
Yeah. Because, I mean, the other guy was Justin Wong, and, like, Justin Wong, like... if Daigo is the Michael Jordan of fighting games, Justin Wong is the Larry Bird.
Ah. You're talking about baseball, and I don't watch that.
Basketball,
so
not baseball.
it's all the same.
I'm talking about the classic movie, Basketball.
Basketball, yes.
Now, the beautiful moment about Evo Moment 37 is not just, like, the amount of skill that, that Daigo had to do that, but that Daigo's health was so low that if he had tried to block that move, it would have killed him just through chip damage. Parrying it was legitimately the only option he had, and if he missed a single one of the parries, it still would have killed him.
That is crazy.
I don't think this is happening, yo.
Can we put it in slow-mo?
No.
Frame by frame.
Yeah, frame by frame. Maybe that.
Enhance!
Yeah, no, like very inconsistently. I may be able to parry the first hit, but that's it.
The terrible thing is, I know that now I'm going to go downstairs, get on my Switch, my copy of Street Fighter 3, and I'm going to try and do Evo Moment 37, because I'm a dumbass.
Yeah, I can get the first hit down, like, inconsistently, and that's it. Alright, we tried.
Yeah!
Fuck it, Akuma. I don't care. By the way, I also set these games down up to freaking to level 8. So these are also hard. Oh. Oh shit! This game doesn't have the demon flip, it has the demon roll.
The demon roll? What?
Yes!
Okay, so while I like
does
the
he roll?
painted... While I like the idea of going with the painting style for the character select things, those drawings of the characters do look pretty derpy.
Yeah.
Ah.
Also, way different perspective here. Weird.
Yeah, because this game is in widescreen.
Oh, why is Third Strike not in widescreen?
Because Capcom sucks.
I guess there was probably demand just to make it as arcade accurate as possible.
Well, I could set it to widescreen, but Second Impact natively supports widescreen. Third Strike needs to be stretched.
Ah, I see.
So like I could have played Third Strike in widescreen. It just would have looked like shit.
Man, the second impact stages are better. I don't know why they downgraded like that.
Yeah,
Like,
the second impact presentation is better. The gameplay of Third Strike is probably better. I'm not even freaking well versed in either of them enough to have a proper opinion. But the presentation of the second impact is much better in my opinion.
Yeah, Pink would love Poison in 5.
What's that?
I said Pink would love Poison in 5.
Oh yeah, she plays like Johnny.
There are a lot of Johnnies in fighting games. Which one are we talking about?
Guilty Gear.
With Addy, there's one Johnny. Anything else is a fake Johnny. The man in black himself. Come on, man.
All right.
Again, the third strike stage, the second impact stages are way better. Like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate Hugo having the fucked up kids room to show that he's like a weird man child. But like, admittedly, it's super stereotypical to depict Germans wearing lederhosen and eating bratwurst. But this this stage has a lot of character, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we'll get to see how great Third Strike would have looked in freaking widescreen. Let's see.
Yeah.
The hypest character.
It's a bit stinky. Sean, if there was any game to pick Sean in, Addy, it was Second Impact.
I know. Jan is going to read the ever-loving shit out of me. I hate Jan in this game.
Oh, that was a cool intro. So Sean, there was a bizarre thing with Sean where they couldn't decide whether or not... I'm talking to Pink, by the way. Addy, you, of course, already know this. They couldn't decide whether they wanted Sean to be like joke character just in that he looks stupid, but he's still perfectly playable, or joke characters in like he's legitimately shit. So in Street Fighter 3 Vanilla and Third Strike, he's just terrible. Second Impact, they were like, we should make him at least we should make him playable. He shouldn't be that bad. And then he wound up being by far the best character in Second Impact.
Yeah.
Like, a big part of why Third Strike exists is just to make Sean not be the fucking best anymore. Man, that super fucking annihilated the bit rate on the stream.
I mean, that super annihilated me, so it fits.
True.
Can Sean not throw fireballs in this game?
No, Sean can't ever throw fireballs. That's his thing.
Oh.
He's so shit, he can't even throw Hattos.
Oh, right, I forgot.
Yeah, that's his whole thing. But Sean does have a projectile, which is Taunt.
Not in this game.
Oh, did taunts not exist yet in this game?
I don't think so. I've tried, but I'll try again. It's worth looking into.
Taunts may be on a different input in this game.
Alright, double punches don't work. Yeah, no.
Hard punch, hard kick. Hard punch, hard kick.
That's the thing I tried first.
Oh, shit. Oh, hey, stun, sweet.
Alright, he got perfect.
I think... Nice.
Get wrecked, kid.
I think one of Sean's supers legitimately is just him throwing a really tiny, shitty Hatto.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, he has to put all of his effort into throwing out a shittier version of what Ryu can do normally.
No. That's giving it too much credit. Sean needs to put all of his effort into something that Dan can throw out normally.
That's... Yeah, you're not wrong. Like, I love that the dichotomy between Sean and Dan is like... Dan is a joke compared to the other Street Fighters, but if Dan were put in a fight with, like, an actual normal human being, he'd fucking annihilate them. Sean would lose in a fight with a regular human being.
Yeah.
Like, if I fought Dan, he'd just throw throw that big Hao Showoken and annihilate me. If I fought Sean, I could probably fight Sean. Don't get me wrong, he's a lot more muscular than me, but he'd probably fall over at some point.
Oh, there's the rotoscope with animation.
Yep, there we go. That is rotoscope from a Van Halen music video. I appreciate that Elena kicks your ass and is like, hey, we friends now? No, bitch.